When you hear the word Salesforce, your mind probably goes straight to, well, sales, right? But what if I told you that's just the tip of the iceberg? What if the real power of the platform is its ability to totally transform like almost every department in your company? Let's pull back the curtain and see how you can unlock all that potential. Okay, does this sound familiar? Your day is just this constant battle against messy spreadsheets. You're absolutely buried in back and forth emails just to get one simple thing done, and you feel like a robot, doing the same manual data entry over and over and over. It's a huge drag on productivity, and frankly, it's a problem we're going to solve today. So what's the goal here? It's actually super simple, but really powerful. We want to get high-impact results with surprisingly low effort. We are not talking about months and months of custom coding here. We're talking about using accessible, low-code tools to make big changes fast. So where do you even start? Well, keep your eyes peeled for these classic signs of inefficiency. If a process relies on a massive email chain, or it lives in some giant spreadsheet that everyone's afraid to touch, or you're passing around local documents, or, and this is a big one, it has you doing the same boring steps again and again, that right there, that's your perfect candidate for an upgrade. All right, let's see this in action. We're going to start with a company called Dreamhouse Realty, and their problem begins, fittingly enough, right in the sales department. So at Dreamhouse, the brokers like Michelle here are really struggling. They're adding new properties into their system in all sorts of different ways. Some are importing data, others are just typing it in by hand, and the result is just chaos. No one is on the same page. And what you end up with is a total data disaster. Prices are formatted differently, square footage is all over the map, and really important information is often just missing. And look, this isn't just a data problem. This directly impacts the business. I mean, how can Michelle confidently sell a property when she can't even trust her own information? And this is where our hero comes in. Let me introduce you to D'Angelo. He's the Salesforce admin for Dreamhouse, and he sees these problems not as roadblocks, but as awesome opportunities. So what's he do? Well, using a tool called Flow Builder, D'Angelo creates something called a screen flow. Now, I know this diagram looks a little complicated, but the idea behind it is incredibly simple. Think of it like a guided step-by-step wizard that makes every single broker enter property data the exact same way, every time. No more missing info, no more weird formats, just clean, reliable data. But wait, he doesn't stop there. D'Angelo then uses a low-code AI tool called Prompt Builder. With this, he creates a template that automatically whips up personalized emails for potential buyers, highlighting new properties that perfectly match what they're looking for. So think about it. He's not just fixing a data problem anymore. He's automating and personalizing the way they reach out to customers. Huge. Okay, so let's see how this same approach can build some serious momentum in a totally different part of the company. We're heading over to human resources, where a guy named Julian is having a very, very bad day. Julian is just completely swamped. I mean, he is drowning in hundreds of applications for dozens of different jobs. And once someone gets hired, he then has to manually manage their training, order their equipment. It is a total logistical nightmare. And who comes in to save the day? You guessed it, our friendly neighborhood Salesforce admin, D'Angelo, is back. So using the platform, D'Angelo builds a custom HR app from the ground up, and this thing completely transforms Julian's workflow. The app can list all the job openings, manage every single applicant, automatically nudge hiring managers for feedback, handle all the training and new equipment orders, and even track employee time off. He basically took Julian's chaotic mess and turned it into a sleek, automated machine. Okay, one more stop on our tour. Let's head over to the IT department, where Regina is facing her own kind of crisis. Yeah, Regina is feeling the burn. She is getting hit with a torrent of IT support tickets. And of course, every single one is marked as urgent. Sound familiar to any of you IT folks out there? She needs help, and she needs it fast. So D'Angelo builds their IT ticketing system right there on the Salesforce platform. The benefits are pretty much immediate. Now they can create dashboards to see where the real problems are coming from. Users get automated confirmation emails so they know their ticket was received. Tickets get automatically routed to the right expert. They can even build a knowledge base for common issues and track who has what laptop. And the outcome here is a total win-win. Employees are way happier because their issues are actually being handled efficiently, and the IT team is freed up from constantly putting out fires so they can actually build and improve the company's tech. So we've seen how the platform can completely revolutionize sales, HR, and IT. But honestly, this is just scratching the surface. The real question is, what will you build? I mean, just think about it for a second. Your finance team can use it for budget and contract management. The product team, they can manage warranties. Supply chain can handle procurement and deal with vendors. Operations can track company assets. The possibilities, they really are endless. So that brings us to the final and most important question. I want you to think about your own day-to-day job. What is that one tedious, manual, spreadsheet-driven process that you absolutely cannot stand doing? Because that process right there, that's your next big opportunity for a high-impact, low-effort win. So what are you waiting for?